So, next. Now we're getting into herbal functions, part 1. Now that we understand that food is medicine and what a chemical constituent is, we can now talk about herbal activity / functions. And an herbal activity / function is the attribute or ability of a herb, plant food. These activities / function have neurological, psychological, physiological, bioenergetic, and psychological effects on the body. Yes? The chemicals found in the plants or the food have an effect on your body, neurologically, physiologically, blah, 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 right? And these actual effects are herbal functions. Yes? The ability for the plant to do what you want it to do. Yes? So like for instance, what's a good one? Okay, here's the easy one. You're constipated. What are you supposed to eat when you're constipated? Stuff that has fiber in it. Because the fiber and chemical is able to get that shit out. Yes? Follow me? Next. I got this from a lady. A wonderful lady. And I say wonderful, and yes, she's a white lady. But just because you are white doesn't mean that you're bad. And just because you're black doesn't mean that you're good. We know that. We definitely know that. So her name is Linda Rector Page. She's an ND and a PhD. She has done extensive work. She's been doing it for like 22 years. Go get her book, because this is only part of it. The actual book is ridiculous. The book is How to Become a Herbal Pharmacist. It's expensive as fuck. So when you look at it, you'd be like, damn, probably not got the money. But it's expensive as fuck. But it's worth every single penny. Trust. So now we're going to talk about each herbal function. I have 3 pages of this to do. So listen up. Yes? We have an abortifacient, an herb used to induce abortion. Okay. We have absorbents, herbs used to produce absorption of exodus or diseased tissues, meaning they absorb bad shit that's in your body in order for it to come out. Follow me? Adaptogens. Adaptogens are herbs that help normalize body chemistry and increase resistance to stress. People who have like what the fuck is it called? Adrenal fatigue syndrome. Adaptogens are usually used for that. Yes. You have alteratives, tonifying herbs that restore proper body function and vitality by correcting and improving blood composition. Yes. We have analgesic, orally taken herbs that relieve pain, like your Tylenols and shit. Yeah. I bet I put $1,000. I put 50,000, nigga. I put so much money. I put $1 million in this bitch. I put $1 million gazillion quadrillion dollars. That if you go to a Tylenol and you look at the active chemicals and then you search those active chemicals, they got that shit from one of these fucking herbs. Yes, I put money on that shit. Next, antacids, agents which correct acidic conditions in the stomach, blood, and bowels. Yes. Anthelmintics, herbs that help destroy or expel intestinal worms or parasites from the digestive system. And just so you know, if you eat meat, you have parasites. If you're eating meat, you have parasites. I know that you've seen those videos of raw meat when they put the fucking coke on that bitch and the worms just start coming out. Those worms don't die with heat. They're still in that bitch. like motherfucker, that you got worms in you, bro. Get that shit out. Anti-arthritics, herbs to help relieve and heal arthritic type of conditions. You hear that? You see this? Who got arthritis? You see this? Yeah. Anti-asthmatics, herbs that help relieve asthma. And I am a 100%. I'm gonna give you a story on this one. Had asthma, right? I was having an asthma attack, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to take the inhaler. I'm just going to try to fight it out, right? And then I was realized that, hey, I have a lot of mucus in my system and it's not coming up. What herb do I know can break up mucus really well? Cayenne. You see it right there? Cayenne. I took cayenne, the extract, and I took it, right? And that shit was hot as a bitch. I mean, cayenne, because you can't use cayenne from the store. You have to like get the hot cayenne, like the real hot cayenne. That shit was hot as a bitch. But let me tell you, I started coughing, and it kept coughing, and that shit started coming up easy. Like it just came up, right? It took time because these herbs take time, but it came up. Yes. Now, next page. So I say that to say that I am a walking testament that this shit works. Antibilious, herbs that help neutralize and remove excess bile and overcome jaundice conditions. Antibiotics, antibacterial, herbs that kill and arrest the growth of harmful microorganisms. Yes, that's one of the reasons why garlic is good for you. It's not the only reason. Garlic is amazing. Anyway, anti-catarrhal, herbs that help remove excess mucus and congestion, particularly from the sinus, bronchial, and chest areas. Yes, that's why they say people who have asthma, you do mullion. Yes, it's not the only reason, but that's one of them. Anti-medic, herbs that help relieve nausea and upset stomach and prevent vomiting. Antifungal, an herb that destroys and prevents the growth of fungal infections. Antihydropics, herbs that help eliminate excess body fluids or dropsy. Anti-inflammatory, an herb that helps reduce and overcome inflammation. Effective both externally and internally. Peppermint is one of my favorite anti-inflammatory ones. I just like it. Antilithics, herbs to help remove and prevent the formation of sediment, gravel, and stones in the urinary urethra tract. Who has fucking what are them shits called? Kidney stones. You got kidney stones? Well, here you go. Antimicrobials, herbs that help overcome and destroy pathogenic bacteria and strengthens the immune system. Anti-neoplastic, herbs to help combat tumorous growth. Oh, you hear that? Herbs to help combat tumorous growth. Yeah. Antioxidant, herbs that help the uptake of tissue oxygen and scavenge free radicals. Antibiotics, herbs used to help relieve malarial type fevers and chills. Oh, malaria? Oh, relieve malaria. Okay, bet. Next. Antiphilogist. Whatever the fuck that shit says. Herbs used to help reduce inflammation or swelling. See anti-inflammatory. Now, some of these intertwine, but it's not necessarily the same thing, right? Like, oh shit, I went the wrong direction. Anti-inflammatory herbs that help overcome inflammation, both externally and internally, right? This one is to help reduce inflammation or swelling. So it's not necessarily the same thing. Like swelling is not necessarily only inflammation, because swelling could be the cause of many different biological deficiencies, right? So it's not necessarily the same thing. So antipyretic, herbs that help reduce fevers. Antiseptic, herbs to help combat and neutralize pathogenic bacteria and prevent infection. Antispasmodic, muscle relaxants that help relieve cramping and spasms in a wide variety of uses, from hiatal hernias to lower back pain. Antisyphilic, syphilic, yeah, herbs that help overcome venereal diseases. Oh yeah, I bet you know that one. Antitussive, herbs to prevent and relieve cough and sore throat. Antivenomous, herbs to use as antibodies to animal, vegetable, and mineral poisons. Antiviral, herbs that combat and neutralize pathogenic viruses. Oh, this card just hit something. That was bad. Aperient, herbs with mild laxative activity. You need a laxative? There it is. Aphrodisiacs. Well, I was about to say aphrodisiacs. Herbs that help in potency problems and strengthen sexual desire and vitality. You got a problem with your word? You got a problem with the word? You got a problem with the cat? Well, look at this. Look at that. Aromatic herbs with strong, pleasant odors. Aromatic herbs with strong, pleasant odors that stimulate digestion that stimulate digestion and well-being through both cognitive activity and smell. Astringent herbs that tighten and contract tissue to reduce irritation, secretions, and discharge. Balsamic. Balsamic. I don't know. Herbs that mitigate, soothe, and heal inflamed parts. Bitters. Herbs with a bitter taste that stimulate and tone the digestive system to produce healthful, counteractive juices and secretions such as bile. A good bitter is dandelion root. If you ever went to the store and had dandelion, that shit is bitter as a bitch. but it helps stimulate and tone the digestive system to produce healthful juices like bile. Bile comes from the gallbladder, aka where the liver is at, and it helps your digestive system do what it's supposed to do, right? And if this is fucked up, eat some bitters. Next. As you can see, it says dandelion root right there. See, so a calmative, herbs used to calm stress and nervous tension. Cardiotonics, herbs that strengthen and tonify heart and circulatory activity. You got a bad heart? Get some of this. Carminatives, herbs that normalize digestive system, peristalsis, and relieve gas. Cathartic. Cathartic. Herbs that stimulate purging from the bowel. Purging is different from just stimulating. Purging is like, nigga, get the fuck out. Stimulating is like, can you please leave? You know what I mean? Caustics. Oh, whatever. Herbs that burn or destroy living tissue. Cell proliferant. Herbs that promote rapid new cell growth. Calagogue. Herbs that stimulate bile secretion from the gallbladder engendering natural laxative activity and digestive improvement. Contraindicated. A term denoting contradictions not to use a certain herb or formula. Oh. Okay, so this is a real reason why that pledge in the beginning was important. Contraindicate, a term denoting conditions not to use a certain herb or formula. Not to use it. Examples of contraindicated herbs might be tansy and rue during pregnancy, or yahimbi if there is high blood pressure. So, and this is why it's important to study, because you can give somebody something that's meant to be good, but then they have a different condition that you may not know about, and it could actually make that condition worse. You follow me? That's why you got to really study. And cordials, tonic herbs that warm the stomach and stimulate cardiac activity. Demoxylin, soothing coating, mucilaginous herbs that protect irritated and inflamed tissue. If you have a sore throat, Iris sea moss, aloe vera, marshmallow root. You follow me? And then the opposite, well, not the opposite, the topical version of this is an emulsinin. So like if you have like a inflammation, you could put an emulsinin as well as an inflammatory, anti-inflammatory herb. Anyway, danto anodynes, herbs used locally to relieve pain from an exposed tooth nerve. You hear that? Got teeth pain? Because that shit hurts, bitch. Teeth pain hurts. And I put money that if you go to the dentist and you look at their fucking The pain relieving shit, I bet you some of those chemicals come from herbs. Like, what you mean? Deobstruents, herbs that remove obstructions. Desiccants, herbs that dry surfaces by absorbing moisture. Yes? Next slide. Depurant, blood purifying herbs that stimulate the elimination of toxins. Diaphoretics, herbs that induce sweating, releasing body toxins through perspiration. Now, you might need that. Like, you might need to sweat out. Have you ever, like, sweat out a cold before? You can use diaphoretics to help sweat out a cold. Follow me? Digestion, amino acid enzyme containing herbs that promote digestion and nutrient assimilation. Discotients, herbs that dissolve and remove tumors and abnormal growths. Diuretics, herbs that stimulate kidney and bladder activity and increase the flow of urine. Electuary, a sweet paste, food or drink that is used to mask bitter or medicine tasting herbs so that it may be taken by children. Emetic, herbs that in high doses cause vomiting or rid the body of toxic substances or excess mucus congestion. Now, you might need to throw up. Like, you may have ingested something that you weren't supposed to ingest, and you might need to get that shit out. But you might have to get it out upwardly and not downwardly, right? Because if it goes down, that means it's going through your small intestine and then your large intestine, and it might affect your kidneys and everything else. So you have to get it up, right? You have to throw it up, right? Next, amylagos. Gogus. I don't fucking know. Herbs that help stimulate and normalize menstrual flow. Ladies, menstrual flow. Emollient, externally applied, soothing herbs that soothe and soften the skin and reduce inflammation, skin conditions. Yes, expectorants, herbs to help remove mucus congestion from the chest and respiratory system. Febrifuge, herbs that help reduce fevers. Galactagogue, herbs that increase the flow of mother's milk. Homeostatic, herbs that help stop bleeding. Hepatics, herbs that support and stimulate the liver, gallbladder, and spleen to increase bioflow. Hormonal, and herbs that promotes hormone secretion and formation in the body. Hypnotic, herbs that help induce natural sleep. So for those who got insomnia, who be taking pills, you ain't got to take no fucking pills, because I put money that the chemicals in those pills come from plants. Laxative, herbs that promote evacuation of the bowels. Lithotriptics, herbs that dissolve and discharge urinary and gallbladder stones and gravel. Lymphatics, herbs used to stimulate and cleanse the lymphatic system, which we should all be doing, because your lymphatic system is basically the sewage system of your body, right? But you got to keep the sewage system clean, because if your sewage system is backed up, your body's backed up. Keep your sewage system clean. Get some lymphatics. Garlic, easy. You can get that shit from the store. Mucilaginous. Gosh, fuck the English language, man. Herbs with high mucilage content that have soothing demulcent action. Nervines, herbs that tone, relax, and have a strengthening effect on the nervous system. Nutritives, food supplement herbs rich in minerals that nourish and promote physical growth. Let me go back to nervines. So nervines, caffeine is a nervine, but it's a stimulating nervine. You have your relaxing nervines and your stimulating nervine. Now, for those of you who drink coffee all the time, you're fucking your body up, because you're not supposed to be stimulating your body like that so much. Like, you're not. Your nervous system is being stimulated too much. You need to calm the fuck down. Like, your body needs to calm down, but you're not allowing it to by doing the nervings. Anyway, orthomic. No, that's probably wrong. Anyway, herbs that heal and relieve eye disorders. Oxytoxic, partrient, Herbs that aid urine contractions in childbirth. I'm sorry, uterine contractions in childbirth. You got childbirth, you got herbs to help with the contractions. I mean, come on, man. Parasiticides. Herbs that kill and remove parasites from the skin. Pectoral. An herb that helps heal and strengthen the lung and respiratory system. Next. Last page. Prophylactics. Herbs that help ward off and prevent disease. Garlic. As you can see, garlic is here a lot because garlic really is that nigga. So is golden seal and chlorella. All of these are really that nigga, to be honest with you. they're just that nigga for different reasons, or that god for different reasons. Right? Purgative. Herbs which promote watery evacuation of the bowels. Rubefacient. Herbs that increase circulation and stimulation dilation of the capillaries. Sedative. Herbs that calm the nervous system and reduce stress and tension. Silagogue. An herb that stimulates salivary secretions. Sulfurix. Herbs that help induce sleep. Stimulants. Herbs that accelerate, enliven, and vitalize bodily functions. Stomach. What the fuck? Stomachic. I'm sorry. It's just funny. I know these, but it's just funny trying to say it again. Herbs to strengthen and tone the stomach and its functions and stimulate appetite. Styptic. Herbs to reduce and stop external bleeding. Sudorific. Herbs that stimulate and increase perspiration. Tonic. Herbs that strengthen and tone specific organs and body parts. Vasodilator. Herbs that cause relaxation and expansion of the blood vessels. Vermifuge. Herb that helps expel and or destroy intestinal parasites. Vulnerary. External applied herbs that aid in healing cuts and wounds. As someone who is looking to heal anyone, including themselves, you must create your formulas with these activities/functions in mind. There must be a reason for each herb that you put in your mix. That says Herbal Heka video, but that's not supposed to be there. My apologies. That's for a different thing. Now, whenever you make these mixes, which is going to be in the next lecture, I'm going to teach you how to do all that. Correct? Yeah. I'm going to teach you how to do all that. You need to do it with what you need in mind. So say someone has a respiratory infection. No. Let's do it this way. Someone has a problem with the liver, right? So you want to attack things. You want herbs that help with the liver, but you also need herbs that help with other organs of the body that may be taxed because now you're helping the liver. Yes, you need your main herb, your supporting herbs, and your assistant herbs. You need all of those, right? So and those three different types of herbs we're going to talk about in the next video. Conclusion. This is the end of Herbal Heka lecture number 1. Yes, this is the end of lecture number 1. Conclusion. Food is your medicine. The food is your medicine. The food is your fucking medicine. They have chemicals in the food that makes it your medicine, and the chemicals in that food give it a herbal function, which helps your body do certain things. Yes, you follow me? It's important. Now, it's so important for us to really get that food is supposed to help us. It's not supposed to harm us, meaning these diseases that be happening, especially probably like the top 10, really ain't supposed to be happening, but it's happening because of our fucking diet is so bad. Our diet is so bad. Even if you're a vegan, your diet could be shit. And I say shit because a lot of vegans still eating hella rice, hella bread that's not whole grain. It's still fucking sugar. You can still eat fucking what chips and sugar. I mean candy if you're a vegan, because it's vegan. It is. Like what? So with that being said, family, that is the end of this lecture. Number one, Herbal Heka lecture number one. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know if you didn't like it. Let me know why you liked it. Let me know why you didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if whatever. Just share this shit. We need this this interaction so we can get more people to know this knowledge, because this knowledge is something not a lot of people know, and we need people to know this because we're going back to nature. Like, we're heading back to nature. And so because we're heading back to nature, we need to know how to use nature. Because if we're in nature and we don't know how to use it, motherfucker, you're going to die quick. You're going to die quick. You're going to die quickly. You need to know how to use nature. Get you those books. Linda Rector Page, right? Get you the book Supreme Mathematics by African Creation Energy. Get these books, right? Do your research. Go on PubMed.gov and figure out some shit. Go to Google. You all you gotta do is go to Google and type in a question. Type a question you want answered, and then don't just stop there. Ask more questions, then ask more questions, then ask more questions, and then ask more questions, and keep asking questions. Don't stop asking questions. I do these lectures not to be like, hey, I know everything and I'm the all being all, because I'm not. I make mistakes just like you. But the purpose of this is to get you to think. Get you to think and start doing things yourself. Like, start being able to do this research yourself. Start being able to grow your own food yourself. Start being able to heal yourself. Right? Healing starts from within. You need to be able to do it yourself. Right? And so, with that being said, family, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. And I'm trying to think of something nice to say, but can't really think of something right now. Well, I don't want to say can't. I'm not thinking of something right now. So with that being said, I love you guys. Peace out.